The time is here. We're going to talk about how to op on Inferno. Now, if you were paying attention in the last videos, we talked about how to op on both CT and T side of Mirage. I give you lots of tips and tricks from my professional experience in this game. If you don't know who I am Kojimo. I play at a professional level here in North America and compete in the highest division, just one step below Pro League as well. So hopefully soon we can push up and make Pro League. But today we're gonna go ahead and walk you through some of the ways you can find a lot of good impact on Inferno as an opper. This map you can dominate, and especially those of you that prefer close range opping, this is going to be your paradise. Now, if you want to look good with some juicy skins while you're hitting these insane no scopes, insane shots, I have to give you a message about the sponsor of today's video first.
Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code KOJO. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about opping on Inferno. Now, like I said earlier, it's going to be very good for those of you that like close range fights, but the first thing I'm actually going to show you is a standard pick that you can go for on this map when you know that the T side doesn't have enough money for an op. So one thing I like to do in my matches when I know the other team is going to be on rifles or pistols or SMGs is I like to go for the standard mid pick like this. Boom, go through here, go for the pick, and it's very good. Once you take this shot, this is so important. What low level players are gonna do is they're gonna take this shot and then stick around here and try to keep battling, but you really don't want to stick around here longer than you need to, because you're opening up the opportunity for people, you know, peeking you with just their head, people peeking you from a different angle here in Mexi, or someone walking up alt mid fighting you here, and there's just a lot that can go wrong. So once we take this initial opening pick, we want to rotate around. Now, what makes a really good opper is, one, if you kill them, if you miss, it doesn't matter. They're going to come that you were peeking lane side, right? They're going to see you run through here. So you have a few options. You can stick here in lane side, but just understand it's going to be predictable. I love on this map to take a shot and rotate somewhere else. So I take a shot and either rotate around to B site and then bump off one of my riflers, or we just come back here and op standard on arch. Another variation of this pick that we can do is, instead of peeking all the way down, I like holding this angle when I know that they probably have an op. Now, this angle is very good because you're going to catch anyone trying to come fast mid here, anyone jumping into Mexi, and it's just a very good angle to hold. Now, at pro level, you're going to get flashed off of this angle a lot. A flash is going to land right here and blind you from someone, you know, throwing it through mid. So what I usually do is I just post here. As soon as I get blind, I shoot and rotate off. And the same thing, I either go B, stick around arch, or go back around lane side and then change up my angle. On this map, the most important thing that you can do is be unpredictable. Don't be the opper that only sits here in arch, right? This is a good angle to hold. This is the standard op angle, right? Holding arch and holding this line, or if you want to be a little more risky, hold this so that you can see boiler. But this is the standard position. Don't be too readable though, because they're just going to start smoking this off, flashing you, mauling you. If you can rotate around and be unpredictable, you are going to be so good. And I feel like we're gonna talk on this video a lot, because this map actually has so many opportunities as oppers. So let's go ahead and talk about this side of the map. Some things that you can do, like I said, is post on those angles. When it comes down to like a 3v3 situation or a 2v2 situation, I like posting on this angle. Why? Because I can lock down all the brackets on the same plane. If they peek me here, it doesn't matter. If they peek me here, it doesn't matter. It's all on the same line, so I don't have to move my scope at all. Boom, I just shoot, right? And this is a really good spot when you don't have to worry about getting traded by 4 guys running out mid or something. Very good late round to hold that. If it's just a normal round and it's like a 5v5, when you get smoked off of this angle, which is going to happen a lot, there's a few options that you can do. You can play inside of arch here and kind of hold this, and then when it fades, post back on this angle. This is good because it allows you to get behind cover if needed, both on this side and through here, and hold this. It makes it really easy for you to rotate B if they start to hit B or something. And like I said, you can hold this angle, which is very sick. I like this, and it makes reaggressing into brackets very easy. Because if you're here and you start hearing things on the other side map or need info, boom, now we can easily clear brackets and leave. Another really powerful spot though is to rotate back around here to Moto. Why is this good? Because now you're good to rotate into A. If you hear a Moto smoke coming in, or your teammates are like, guys, they're about to pop out A, you can get into site real fast and start having impact on site, which we'll talk about in a bit. Playing here in library is another strong position. My advice, pro tip, play up on these tables. Why do I tell you to do that? Because you can hold a very powerful angle, and if we see here, the headshot angle is very hard to pre-aim. When we're coming through here as a T side, it's so much harder to flick up there and do that than if someone is playing standard. Regardless, these angles are all good, so don't be scared off of any of them, but it's just a small optimization you can make to make yourself just that much more unkillable. It's so much easier, right? And then when you're in library, a really good angle if they don't smoke Moto is to post on this, because you can kill people running into sight on XX, and it happens every once in a while that they're not going to spec Moto, so you can find some good impact from there. Now, when it comes into rotating into sight, some really powerful positions to play on sight are up here on this box. You can post on lane and kind of duck around here. If people are running in, you know, you can have all this cover here to do things, right? They're running at you, you can jump down here, post here, crash behind these boxes, and just be very active, right? Another extremely powerful position is behind this default box, because you can post on lane here. Boom, if they start flashing and stuff, you can kind of hide here. Kill balcony if they're coming on this side of porch. It's just very active. These two spots are going to be your best friend when you get on the site right here. Boom and boom on this pillar line right here. Extremely valuable. Some players will opt here and pit. You should do this like once a game maybe, because it can be very powerful, but if it becomes too predictable, they're just gonna molly you with a really good molly that you can't even see them from. They're just gonna throw this, which bounces off of there, and it just becomes really too predictable if you start doing that. Another good angle to op is here in halls. I love holding this when people start walking out halls a lot. They're never going to expect an opper to be here, and it's just a free pick every time. Free pick. So definitely use that a bit. When it comes to early round opping, sometimes you can op lane as well. This is a good early round position to be in here with teammates. I love using this pillar to block flashes and stuff, so you can just hold these angles. Be confident in your ability to flick. So if you think they're going to peek boiler, hold boiler, and if they go out mid, just flick them, right? If they're going out mid and they might go boiler, I like using this pillar here, because if they swing me too fast and they're actually like pre-firing me something, and like I have time to get behind this pillar and at least reset and then try to kill them, right? So this pillar is going to be your best friend once again. Mid round being here can be good. I love playing this position right here. It's so vulnerable, but it's so good when you can have a teammate that plays right here, because if you shoot once and they start, guys, he's under porch, trade him, he's in such a bad spot to op, they're now looking at you, and it's so easy for your teammate here to mow them down with a rifle. He can just sit here and mow them down, and he plays anti until that happens, then boom. So easy. Some aggressive early rounds in halls with a teammate is to come through here and hold this angle while you have a rifler sit here and hold this. Another position is to have your opper post here and the rifler hold like right here. Very good. You guys can play off each other. A solo, or not solo actually, a place I like to play too with the op is holding this line when they jump into window room. It's so solid, guys. It's very effective to catch off this guy, because he's never not expecting the op to be there, and then just have your rifler post like right here or something. These are all good hall setups you can do. I'll give you guys a little trick that I do, is if you smoke off mid like you should be throughout the round, one ballsy play you can make is double scoping in here and holding window room. Do you see how I can see this angle? I get so much info in my professional league matches, in pugs, and a lot of times you'll actually damage someone or kill them. Like you might kill them, but a lot of times you'll just damage them because it is a very tight angle, and that wall bang can just terrify them. If your hall's defaulting and an opper does that to you, you're terrified, guys. It's like, oh dude, like how's he doing that? So it's just really good to post on those angles. Now, an aggressive mid pick that you can go for is at the beginning of the round, have your molly and have a teammate follow you. Molly down mid, right? So throw that molly and then kind of pull at your op and see what's up. And as you're doing that, it's gonna look like this. Let me just show you. So molly down mid, kind of wait. Okay, nothing peeking. Boom, we're holding this line. I terrorize people with this pick. Literally, they're just defaulting through alt mid here, and you're just posted with an op there. Because in pugs, people are not communicating this. They might say, oh, molly down mid, but they're not listening, right? In league matches, you can, I do that, but add another layer where I molly down mid, and then these players are always flashing this angle off because they know it's a possibility. So I wait for the flash pops, boom, easy pick, and I get out. And again, you just want to be active, rotate around the map. Very good. So that's kind of how you're going to dominate the A side of the map early and mid round. As far as the B side of things go, I'm definitely not an opper that ops B as much as I should. But you can do things like early car picks, which is decent, sitting here, you know, going for that angle. Or if you want to go balls deep, go here and do that. It's okay pick. You're very vulnerable, so I'd be super careful with that. Players will have a teammate boost them up on corner here to post on this. I think it's called like the fallen boost or something. And then standard, you can just op here. These are all like viable options early on for banana. The goal though, like when your team is taking, is to molly out these positions, whatever. Get a rifler to clear all of these close angles with a smoke down here. And then leave you opping car or on top of this wall or wherever you want, right? Because if we can leave the opper solo B, now we can play 4 rifles A and the opper can, boom, fall back. Boom, fall back, and play all these like fallback spots and it flow around the map, right? So now he's like able to block it off, and it's so hard for them to come in. They have to waste so much utility to get into the site. So speaking of opping on the site, some viable spots are opping CT here. Just know that you're gonna probably get smoked off a lot, but you'll find a lot of success on oppers and riflers trying to get this early information and pick. It's so good. Another good spot to op is front sight, because they smoke off CT a lot, but rarely people will smoke off front sight. So you can hold an angle like this, catch someone off, and get behind all of this cover here. When you do this, try to have a smoke so that you can play new box, and if they maul you, you smoke it and post on them running in. This angle is really good because catch people on this angle, they kind of have to clear a CT by the time they get here, so it makes a really easy fight for you. Posting on from dark can be effective, but you're kind of trapped here. If you miss a shot or kill someone, you're kind of trapped. So again, have a smoke. If you're opping backside, have a smoke. If you don't have a smoke, op in angles where you can just play retake with your team. Coffins is a decent angle. It's kind of a headshot. So I play this angle. It's a nice off angle. Either play that or a back up here and hold banana side like this. Boom. And then if you have to, you can just fall back. A good thing to do to create chaos from here is to drop a smoke down with all this and play around it. Maybe just take a shot, right? Drop that smoke, take a shot, and fall back, because now they're like, bro, where's he? He's shooting through the smoke. There's this chaos, and you're just trying to delay, right? If they're not smoking CT, a good angle to hold late round in like a 1v1 or 2v2 or something is to play past it back here, because if they don't have utility and they're trying to cross, you win the round here. And if you miss a shot or there's multiple people peeking you, they can't kill you, right? They can't kill you behind this wall. Look how, from their perspective, how frustrating that is. You're all the way back there. They're not trading you, right? And they're gonna have to plant the bomb and play the round. So very good angle to hold. And yeah, kind of just feel it out for the rest of it. Like, you know, the rest is gonna be up to you how you play that. When it comes to retakes, you're gonna be saving your op a lot on this map. It's very important. But like I said, on retakes, you know, coming through these angles, posting on this, staying behind the motor smoke is good. And then when sight's kind of able to be retaken, kind of looking for these fights here, scoping in and just playing retake. I am a little rusty on my retail actually. Is it? I think there's like a molly here. It's gonna be embarrassing. Okay, with the new incendiary change, I need to cook up a new molly, but just have supporting util for your team. You know, be able to throw a lurk smoke in when this moto smokes up. Why? Because it creates a wall to, you know, block off the vision from people in pit, so that your teammates can scale through the T side smoke with flashes and get into sight here and start fighting them. When you have the op, you kind of want to play back and play Overwatch, and then if things go wrong, just save your op, right? Inferno is save simulator, and when you get into these situations, it's good to save. So guys, this has been a very in-depth video. I want to say subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It's very helpful for me and it helps me live the dream. Let me know if you like these videos. If we get enough likes, I'll do a T-side version of this. I think it's very helpful. These are some very helpful videos for operators. So yeah, go ahead and share that. Check me out on twitch.tv/CodeMoCS because I stream there live every single day. And if you're looking to get better at the game, I'm offering paid coaching services now, so we can actually watch your demos, help you improve, walk through life and in-game issues that you might be facing, and I can help give you the path and the, you know, the tools, the formula that you need to improve and get better, because it's, you know, it's beautiful to be able to play this game at a high level and to maybe make it a career one day. So yeah, without further ado, thank you guys so much. Appreciate all of you. Check out the 2 videos on your screen right now, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's episode. So see you there.